Welcome back. In the third video we will be completing this particular block. We have already learned how to draw line, we have already learned how to draw polyline. We have again in the second video we have learned how to draw the circle. Now let's draw the arc. Arc is nothing here. Same way you want to draw a 3-point arc, so you 1 point, second point, and wherever. So you have drawn, and wherever you assign a third point. If you pick the third point at the top, I mean above the two lines, then you will have the face cavity part facing up. While if you select a point which is down, then you have the cavity part facing down. Fine. Up and down, whatever. Similarly, okay, let me draw to make it clear. Okay, done. Similarly, if you suppose pick a point down, then you draw like this. Okay. Similarly, the start here, the start, center, and end. Here you give the select a start point, then wherever you want the center, let us say you want the center here, and the third point here. So this is the arc. Suppose you want the center at the top, you draw the same thing, first point, then give the center at the top, then right, you learned it. Fine. So for this particular arc, center is here. So for this particular arc, center is here. So this is the way how to draw arcs. There are different options, so no need to tell all about all this. You will learn it when you use on your own. So basically that is the way. Fine. Now the other, here you can draw a rectangular polyline. See, if you remember, if you use the polyline, then when you use the conventional polyline, this particular polyline, so in order to construct a rectangle, you had to select 4 different points. Fine. Actually, using this, constructing a rectangle is little difficult, because let us say you have to really struggle hard. Fine. You have to take care that it doesn't get bend, and again you have to take care that this particular line is just like this, then only something will happen. Okay. How about when you use this particular function rectangle, you assign the first point, you assign the second point, so that in the rectangle it is the third point. That's it, you drew. Similarly, fine. Similarly, you can draw ellipse. Let us say center. Here you can create a ellipse using a specific center point. Fine. Let us use this. You specify the center of the ellipse. This is the center of the ellipse first. Okay. Then specify the end point of the axis. Where is the end point? Which will be the end point? You specify. You drew. Okay. Then specify the distance to the other axis, whichever. Fine. If you increase the reduce, it becomes like this. Fine. So there are different ways how to draw ellipses. For instance, if you choose this elliptical arc, that means you will create an ellipse. Let us draw it like this. First of all, it will ask specify the axis end point. Fine. So specify other ellipse this. Specify the distance to other axis this, and specify a start angle. Let us say 45 degrees, and specify end angle. 78, let's say. Since the angle was different, so it fine. This is going to be your ellipse. Basically, because the angle was little awkward, that's why the ellipse was not made. To say minor arc. Fine. Similarly, you have a figure. If suppose you want to fill up with a pattern, for instance, then you have to use this hatch function. How to do it? Select it. Suppose this hatch, then when you select the function, suppose let us say you want this particular hatch in this selector. Fine. Similarly, suppose you want this one. Wow. Suppose you want this one. Fine. So insert. This is hatch. You have boundaries. Here what happened? It will create a region or a polyline from an enclosed area. Fine. So there are different varieties. That's it. So we have completed the first block. Thank you. We'll see in the next video. Okay then. Take care. Bye.